Derailed train spills about 2,000 gallons of diesel near Yaquina River. Hi, survivors. It's me, Purpose Zen, reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well. What's going on in this world is not. Now, apparently this happened, a week ago, but I wasn't aware until I heard this video last night because it's been so much stuff. And it's kind of really hard to keep up with all of it because it's like 5 or 10 things occurring in a day. But anyway, this happened in Oregon, Portland, Oregon. A train derailment at the Georgia Pacific Mill in Toledo, Oregon, spilled about 2,000 gallons of diesel Friday, and state officials said some of it entered a slough that feeds into the Yaquina River, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I told y'all, the water, air, food, all being targeted. The Oregon Department of Environmental Quality responded to the emergency Friday. Officials said some of the spoiled diesel may have entered a storm drain that flows into the nearby depot slough, which feeds into the Yaquina River. The Oregon DEQ does not know how much fuel entered the storm drain or how much was absorbed into the ground near the spill site. That's all it's saying about it. Okay. Crews worked to remove as much fuel as possible from the storm drainage system. In Oregon, DEQ said it would continue monitoring the slough and the river. So far, Oregon DEQ said there's been no indications the spilled diesel has impacted wildlife at or near the spill site. We know by now to listen to these folks. Don't listen to this mess. Don't listen to the news. They be lying. I've been telling you, they be lying, man. They lie about everything. They lie about the weather. They lie about the storm. They lie about the news. They lie. Now, they sitting up here saying that it hasn't, no wildlife or anybody's been affected. Everything around it is affected, including you if you're in that area. Because you're going to turn on that water in your house and you're going to think that water's all right. And it's not. You're going to go out there and inhale that air and think it's all right. And y'all, don't think just because this stuff is happening in these other areas, you may not be happening in your area yet, that you not being exposed to no chemicals and toxins and all that. We've been inhaling this stuff for years and didn't even know it. Slowly killing the humankind off. It's been a plan, but now it's being orchestrated like right in our face because we let them get away when that illness was here, listening to everything they told us to do. They was like, oh, okay, we didn't know it was going to be this easy. We might as well just gone on, just start wrapping the bombs on these idiots. On top of that, people so doggone foolish. They keep going there lining up to vote for these political parties and all of them against us anyway. According to the National Ocean and Atmospheric Administration, spilled oil can be poisonous to wildlife if they ingest it, inhale it, or exposed to it on their skin or eyes. Diesel is made from crude oil and biomass materials. The train that derailed is owned and operated by Portland and Western Railroad. The cause of the derailment is under investigation. Sure it is. That's another lie. I want to come out here and talk to y'all about it. This stuff just happened a week ago. It's not far, and that area is still affected because you have that kind of oil spill up in your rivers and stuff like that, y'all. That oil is just like that water. It goes a long way. I mean, that oil is just like the air. That air blows for miles. That water streams for miles. And what we doing? Sitting here not doing nothing about it. These people, man, I'm telling y'all, we should be in an uproar right now, baby. I mean, seriously, we should be marching down there to where these so-called leaders are and raising hell and being like those people who are being proactive in East Palestine. They going down there, they holding their government officials and political parties in that area accountable. You still have that man who, I think, what is he, the governor? Mr. Buttigieg, what is he? I don't know, because I don't keep up with these old evil satanic folks. He still ain't been down there. He still ain't went over there to see about them people. Talking about when the timing is right. No, but y'all said the timing is right. Y'all told them the air and the water is fine. So why don't you go and inhale some of that good old air? You telling them that's good. And then when I saw another video last night about them folk, the people over there, they were well, they were being interviewed. While they were being interviewed, y'all, it was trains coming 5 minutes apart from each other. They say in that town, trains come all the time. They said that's why a lot of them were thrown off by the explosion. They were, but they wasn't, because they say something happens on them trains all the time. They say people commit suicide on them trains. It's always something going on. So they thought like it was another, train thing, because I'm telling y'all, while the man was interviewing the people, it was trains coming back to back, even after something like this have occurred. If you live near a train, you better be careful. Be very careful. You and your community need to get together and start raising some hell about what's on these trains, what's coming through these trains. We want to know. Some people may want to move away from this. Man, we just in the area where we have to pick up and go, y'all. This stuff been going on with us for some years now. I be telling y'all all the time, y'all be ready to be displaced, man. Don't attach yourself to these material things, because some of the people that being attached to material stuff, like they houses and they cars and this and that and other, that's been affected behind that chemical spill over there, they don't want to leave. And I do understand it, because this is your home. This is probably where you've been all your life, or even if you're renting it and it's not yours literally, but it's yours as for the time being. This is where you probably raising your kids. This is probably where you go to bed, cook your food, look at your TV, do things that you want to do and stuff like that. And this your comfort. This is the thing, that place that makes you comfortable, But we're living in an era where we have to be uncomfortable at times when it comes to our safety and us surviving. Don't get attached to this stuff, and you willing to inhale them fumes and expose your children to it because you don't want to leave. Man, the hell with that. Get up out of there while you still have some time. And then I know that money is an issue too. That's why it's important, y'all, to try to keep an emergency fund. And it's funny, it's crazy I'm saying that, because the mandates, this whole system has depleted most of my money. I'm not gonna lie. In the last couple of years. Oh, if you don't get this in your arm, you can't work. I lost a year of work behind that. And then other things. Then with the inflation. So it's hard on a lot of us, y'all, but we gotta find some kind of way to try to put up some money and put up some assets where you can sell things and make money off of, because I'm telling you, we living in an emergency era, man. And it's emergency after emergency, and we have to be ready to up and go. We have to be ready to replace things. We have to be ready to be able to still take care of our families. Get out if you don't have a car. If something happens to your transportation, you have to be ready to, replace it, get bicycles, whatever the case is, man. I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of other different options. It's a lot of other different ways. I'm just saying, y'all, this stuff is happening to us in real time. These people knowing what they doing when they affecting the food, the water, the air, our finances, our mental health, that will wear a person down, and eventually that person will not be able to continue to survive. But we're going to survive this. We're going to get through this by the grace of God, through prayer, through prepping, and through, just staying a step ahead of the game, man. You stay a step ahead of the game when you knowing how they move, and you know how to move. That's why I keep on uploading these videos, y'all. Please support Patreon. Please give this video a thumbs up. I never say that, but I'm going to have to start saying that, because not only it gets the message out, but it helps the platform. So y'all, please, I see a lot of y'all watching won't hit the thumbs up button. Please hit the thumbs up button, and if you're looking for land in Buckeye areas, I have some for sale and for lease. And for people who are in Texas, families who are in Texas want to get their families out. There's been some stuff happening out there in Houston. A train spill or something going on. It's like I said, it's just so much going on. And y'all can go to purposeland.com and find out that information. If you're looking for land in certain areas, I also help you with that. Go to purposeland.com with that as well. I haven't been sending out the newsletters. I will resume that soon, y'all. I've been too busy trying to stay on top of the news so I can get it out to y'all. So if you're in these areas or just being here in America, you'll be aware of what's going on and what they're doing. We see what their tactics are. We see how they're going through the infrastructure system, how they, getting all these chemical explosions and through the chemical plants and the trains. We seeing what they're doing. And, I'm pretty sure they have some other tactics as well, y'all. So let's stay a step ahead of the game and watch this world, watch the weather, smell your water, boil and purify your water before you use it, and keep surviving.